Today we're going to unbox a WEN planer. And 2020, you can kiss my...
This is the Old Guy Network. Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the old guy, the OG, Jay, and well, we finally did it. Yeah, we got through 2020, and not a moment too soon. I mean, come on, let's face it. If 2020 were an ice cream flavor,
he'd be pralines and dick.
So I thought I would end 2020 on a high note, and that's going to be this unboxing. Yeah, we got a few more days before the end of 2020. I understand that, but by the time you watch this, it might even be 2021 or 22 or who knows. I mean, it's YouTube. You can watch this anytime you want, or not at all, as many people have chose to do. But I want to end it on a high note, and that's going to be an unboxing, and this is a very, very anticipated unboxing for me, at least anyway. It is my WEN 12.5 inch I was going to say joiner. No, this is a planer. It's a thickness planer, and this is something that I really needed in my shop for a very long time, really. But now that I have my joiner, now I have a thickness planer, and I'm going to be able to step up my game a little bit, do some better projects, and still use the crappy old pallet wood, because we can take crappy wood now and make it like brand new and make it beautiful and do all kinds of good stuff. So that being said, let's head on out to the shop. We're gonna do an unboxing, and then I'm gonna hopefully put this all together, and hopefully it won't be too complicated, because you know, it's been a long time since I've used a planer. It really has, and I've never used one this small. So we'll do all that, and then I'll have some words of what I think about it. I am back out in my shed, and I've got some heat going here thanks to Zane. He brought me over some propane the other day, and I really appreciate that. Thanks, OG in training. And as you can see, I was able to get the planer in the shed, but I had to have some help. A friend of mine actually dropped by to say hello, and I said, hey, grab a hold of the other end of that. This thing's pretty heavy. If you're an old fella like me, or even older, you might want to get some help putting this up on the table, or bringing it wherever you have to go. Right now I'm by myself, so I'm going to try to get this thing up on this table. Oh dear Lord. Oh. Wow. It's pretty heavy. Back in the old days I could do that no problem. But as you see, we're going to do the unboxing now, and let's not waste any more time. Let's just grab a knife and get this thing opened up. Okay, got my handy knife. I got this from Lowe's.com, and it was sent to the store, and then the store brought it over here, which is pretty cool. This day and age, who wants to go out with a big crowd, right? It did take a week, or, well, about a week and a half to get this. Week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. I don't know. Instructions. Packing. Ooh. This is nice. Now, I made a mistake. I should have left this down on the ground. So let's watch the old guy drop this thing on the floor. Oh, good Lord. Oh. Yeah. Without the box, it's still no lighter. I do like to keep the box just in case, you know, I want to use it for something else, or if I have to send it back. It's nice to have it back in the original packaging. There we go. Oh, this is a planer. All right, we've got the handle for the top. This little crank thing here. That's for the dust collection. take a better look at that in just a second. All right, when you saw me take this out of the box, I grabbed a hold of the roller bar here, and there's a sticker right on here that says, never lift planer by crank or roller bar. So before you take yours out of the box, if you happen to get one of these, don't do that. There's actually handles built in right here. We're gonna have to put the crank on first because we're gonna have to raise this. Now there are some little bits that come with it that you don't want to lose. Right, we've got an Allen key. We've got these two handles here, and these are magnetic. I have one screw and one small washer. I'll put that right on here so I don't lose it. And then we have this cap. So we'll get into that in just a few minutes. Right now, I'm going to put this on. Oh, I see what the cap and the screw and everything's for. Just set the handle on top. Put the screw and washer in the hole. I like to get it down hand tight as best you can. I don't want to strip the threads or get it cross threaded. And then take your handy Allen key and just tighten that down. And then the little cap is for here. Look at that. Now all we have left are these two little magnetic handles, and the key. So we'll figure out that later. And packaged inside there is a little piece of foam with some plastic on it. This is so there's no damage to the blades underneath and to what's underneath here. I'm going to show you that. But this is the planer bed that's right directly under the planer knives. And this piece right here is 100% granite. That's why it's so damn heavy. But that is a nice surface. It's not metal. It's not some cheap, fiberglass or aluminum or any other material like that. This is 100% granite, and it is beautiful. Dust collection. Depending on what side of the planer your dust collection machine is, your vacuum, you can put this on either this way or this way. I don't know yet, so I'm just gonna throw it on here any direction. It's real simple. You take the little knobs out. Cord is in the way a little bit. There we go. Just to make that a little easier, I'm gonna put it on this side. So just like that. Put these on. Now there's a little piece of foam between the collector and the machine, and that's just to keep the sawdust from going all over the place. And you don't have to crank these down very tight. Just enough so they don't back off and fall off. That's good. All right. And we are almost ready to turn this on. Just a couple of features I want to show you. We have the safety switch, same as on the WEN joiner that I have over there that I've already done a video on. All right. That's important if you have little ones around or you have people that you just don't trust around machines. Just pop those up, put them in your pocket, and you don't have to worry about it. And also there's a circuit breaker right here beside the switch, which is something I don't have on the joiner, but I do have on the planer. Now these, like I said before, these are magnetic. And you want to save these out. There may even be a place to put these on here somewhere. I haven't read the instructions, so I don't know. But keep them someplace handy. because you're going to need these if you ever change the blade, and you will have to change the blade eventually. And changing a blade on the joiner wasn't too bad. Aligning the blade, that is quite of a deal. So we're not going to get into that today on doing it with a planer, because quite frankly I don't know how yet, and everything should be all right. It should be set up the way it's supposed to be. We're gonna take it for that anyway. The only thing I'm going to check is the in-feed and out-feed table. Okay, that seems to be good. I just don't want the wood to catch onto the granite, and that is just a little lower, so that's perfect. That's just a little long. There's nothing inside here. You want to make sure every time you turn this on there's not a piece of wood stuck in there or anything bad. I don't know why you would leave anything in there, but if you did, make sure you clear that out first. And we're going to turn this on and see what happens. First thing I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to take my dust collection bag off of my joiner, and it should go right onto here, but no, it's too big. Well, of course, why would they make it the same size? Well, that's just awfulness. So that's not going to work. That's disappointing. They should make the bag fit all of their tools. That's just my opinion. I'm going to have to make a little adapter out of some PVC, and I can do that later. So I'm going to clean up all this stuff around here, and then we're going to turn this on and see what happens. I actually did a cut on this already, but the camera wasn't on. So this is a board that I have already put through my joiner. So it's nice and square here and here. That's all done. Now, so this was cupped quite a bit. And as you can see, this side's a little thicker than this side. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through here a couple of times and see if we can make it more uniform. And as I run it through, I'll just increase this a little bit. I'm still getting used to knowing how to use this thing. This is like nothing I've ever used before. The last planer that I used was 35, 40 years ago, and it was much bigger than this. So let's give it a shot. Now, a term that I've had to get used to using is snipe. And snipe is the little hits that you get on the ends. You get this with planers, joiners, whatever. And I've seen a lot of these videos where they get a little bit of snipe at the end, but I've got none. I don't know if you can see this. There is no snipe. When I was a kid, a snipe was a mythical beast that you went out and hunted with your friends because your dads told you to, and it doesn't really exist. But I don't see any snipe. I didn't see any snipe when I was a kid. I don't see any snipe here, so that's good. And as you can see, that is uniform now. That's nice. Now, I don't really have anything to compare it to because the last planer I used, like I said, was years and years and years ago. And it was a great big unit, probably weighed 400 pounds, and it was nothing like this. This is really, really nice. It's built well. There's a lot of metal on it. There is some plastic. But, I mean, like, the sides here are all plastic. This is metal. The in-feed and out-feed trays, those are metal. And, of course, inside here is granite. And that's what makes it so nice. I really like that. So yeah, I like it. And I found out something else. before I said there's probably a place to put those little knobs with the magnets on them, right? And there is. And they are right. Oh, wait a minute. There's a place for our key. And right here, let's get right up close to it. Oh, that's better. Right there, the knobs go, and that's where the hex key goes. So that's it. That's the unboxing. I really like it, and it's going to be fun to play around with this a little bit. And when I can take wood, you know, that looks like this, and I can make it look like this, and then I can square it up. I mean, this is no more excuses for me. I can't say, oh, the wood was crooked, or, you know, now I have to do good stuff. So this is going to be really nice. And I plan on making some cutting boards, and this is going to come in handy when I do. So I like it. 2 thumbs up. Well, for me, this was the best unboxing ever. I really like this thing. This is a really nice tool. It's one of the few power tools that I really don't have any experience with, because I used one, you know, 100 years ago, and I'm not afraid of it. I ain't scared. No, I'm not. It's very, very well built. Got a little bit of plastic on it, but not a whole lot. Mostly metal. It's got granite. It's got that granite bed. It's beautiful. There's not a lot of vibration, except for the fact that the dust collection didn't fit the dust bag that I got with my WEN joiner. That was annoying. Except for that, I really, really like this. Test of time, right? You knew that I was going to say that. We'll wait a little while. I'm going to use the hell out of this thing, and in a couple of months or so, I'll come back and we'll do an update and see how I like it. I really, really enjoy it. I think it's going to be a really nice addition to my shop. Now, if you have some information that I'd like to have, and believe me, I want all the information I can get. I'm an information monster. Just leave a comment, you know, down below where the comments go. If you own one of these and you've had good luck, bad luck, whatever, if you have one of the competitors and there's a feature on that that's different than this feature, please let me know. Leave a comment. And that's going to do it for this special unboxing. I hope everybody has a great new year, and I'm going to see you right back here at the Trailer Hood, I'm sure. So until the next time, I am the OG, and I'm out.